Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday and it's time for Laughter Yoga with me, Tess, at Find Your Happy. So if it's your first time joining us today, welcome. I hope you enjoy the session. I always say to our newbies just to suspend your disbelief and your inhibitions and have a go at Laughter Yoga wholeheartedly, and you'll be surprised at the results. If you're coming back to us this morning, thank you again for joining us. I know some of you nowadays join later in the day or later in the week. When this all started, of course, it was during lockdown over 5 years ago, and we had lots and lots of people watching at the time. Now times have changed a little bit and people watch later. But if you're here, welcome. I will answer any questions or hellos after the session. If you want to have a quick chat, just put a note beneath this and I will pick up on it with a lovely cup of tea after we're done. So what's Laughter Yoga? It's a really unique exercise, and it is an exercise, so it's not an entertainment. And what it is it's a mixture of laughter exercises, and it's voluntary laughter. So we don't need humour to laugh, we can just laugh. And what happens with that is our brains don't know the difference between laughing at something and laughing for the sake of it. And they will produce endorphins and serotonin, and they will make us feel good, and that uplifts us. So it's really good for our whole system. And then we mix that with yoga breathing, which is about expanding our lungs, getting lovely oxygen into our bodies and into our cells. That helps us think better. It gives us clarity and confidence. And if you have something like COPD or asthma, it can help you strengthen your lungs. We put in playfulness because it wouldn't be laughter yoga without a little bit of silliness. And we also do a relaxation, and that's usually in the form of a mini meditation with me, and I write all those myself. So sometimes I'll do a guided one where it's a story, sometimes we concentrate on breathing, and today we're going to be doing something that concentrates on breathing and some affirmations, and that's about boosting our confidence, making us feel good and strengthening our resilience, not just for today but for the rest of the week. And we always finish with a little re-energizer and an affirmation card. So I pick out an affirmation card from my box, and that just gives you a bit of inspiration for the week ahead. So that's what our session is going to look like today. I always say I have a little drink of water with you. And I do drink quite a bit because I'm not only am I doing the exercises, but I'm talking, so it gets very dry. And be aware that some of the breathing exercises, if you're not used to them, may make you feel a little bit dizzy. If that happens, stop or do less than I'm saying, and we'll build you up to be able to do more. So nothing that we do hurts, and nothing should cause you any distress or pain. So if you're ready, we'll get started. And we always start with a namaste. And for me, the namaste isn't religious or has any other connotations. For me, it's about including everybody. I'm very, very big on inclusion and including every type of person there is. It doesn't matter about religion, it doesn't matter about race, it doesn't matter whether you're disabled like me or whether you're able-bodied. Everybody can do this, and everybody is together. And for me, it means honouring each other, greeting each other, and celebrating those fabulous differences. So join me in saying namaste, but we're not just going to say namaste, we're going to laugh for at least a minute, maybe a little bit more, we'll see. And that's all about getting those endorphins started and getting us feeling good. So if you are ready, namaste everybody. everybody, and join me with very good, very good. Yeah, I just want you to stretch right up. Oh, and feel that stretch. And again, very good, very good. Yay, stretch. Very good, very good. Yay. So if you're seated, make sure your feet are flat on the floor, okay, and you're nice and upright. And if you're standing, just stand hip width with your feet apart so that you are nice and steady and won't have any tips over. And just leave yourself a little bit of space for your arms to move around, okay? So we're going to start off with gradient laughter. And even if you've done this before or you've done laughter yoga lots of times, it's really good to practice this. It kind of reminds you of all the different types of laughter there are, and it's not all of them, it's just 4 of them. So we're going to start off with silent laughter. So when it goes quiet and I'm not saying anything, don't worry, I'm still here. And then we're going to work up to a little giggle, and then a little bit louder laugh, and then finally a big belly laugh. And you can hold your hands on your diaphragm and really feel those tummy muscles moving when you're doing the laughing, because you can feel that you're making a difference. And I should say at this point, if you didn't read the medical ticker at the bottom, if you've had an operation in the last 6 to 12 weeks, we do advise you not to do laughter yoga. And that is simply because you are pulling those muscles around and we don't want you to damage yourself. But you can watch and you can smile and just giggle, very gently. And that will give you the same sensation. And watching me will also uplift you. And like anything, I have various conditions and mobility issues. You know yourself best. If something hurts, stop. If something doesn't feel right, stop. And keep hydrated. All right, so let's do gradient laughter. Let's start off silent, giggle, little bit louder, belly laugh. All right, so let's do silent laughter. Little giggle. A little bit louder. Belly laugh. And join me with ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 Ho, ho, cha, cha, cha. And relax. And did you feel that? Did you hold your diaphragm? Did you feel those muscles? They really do move. And you can really strengthen those tummy muscles by doing that, and your diaphragm there. It's brilliant. So we're going to do a little breath work now. Very simple one. We're going to use numbers. So we're going to breathe in for 5, and it's an art really to breathe in through your nose. Do it slowly. So it's very tempting just to breathe in, but do it slowly. Okay, so we breathe in for 5, we hold our breath for 6, and then we breathe out for 7 in a big sigh. Okay, and again you can hold your diaphragm to feel the movement. So breathe in hold it, and out. Some people find that moving forward helps them get that breath out and keep it going for the 7. And some people laugh out, and laughing out is great because you get the double whammy. You're getting that stale air out of your body, but you're also raising your endorphins with the laughter. So whatever you feel comfortable with is fine. So we're going to do 2 more of those. So breathe in slowly. Hold it. And out. And one last time. Breathe in. Hold it. And out. And what we're doing is we're getting lovely oxygen into our bodies. We're feeding all the cells in our bodies, and we're getting all those nutrients that help us think better, feel better, and have clarity and confidence. Also strengthen your lungs, because as humans we're not very good at breathing. Yes, we're breathing in and out. We wouldn't be alive if we didn't. But we don't use the full capacity, and we breathe with a very shallow, in a very shallow way. So the better we can breathe, the deeper we can breathe, the better we will feel. So we're going to now do a little bit of cardio. And the idea with this is that we're going to raise our heart rate a little bit. We're going to get a little bit warm, which is why I just switched my little fan on. And we're going to, we're going to raise our heart rate and get feeling good. So we're going to do box away the stress. And I call this love-filled laughter punches, because we don't box with aggression with this. We're boxing away the stress. So imagine that your fist is full of love and you're boxing the stress away because you love yourself and you're going to build yourself up to feel good. Okay? And we box in a rhythm. So ho, ho, ha, ha. You can follow me in what I do, or you can do your own thing. As long as you keep the rhythm and you say that, you'll be fine. But what we do is we get faster and faster, because what we want to do is move more, get our heart beating more, get warm, and then we'll come back down to slow down and warm down again. All right. So are you ready? So feet on the floor if you're sitting down. And what I would say is, if you can move your legs, just go tiptoe, or heel toe, because moving your legs while we're doing this means that you're moving all of your body, and you've got your lymph fluid moving, and you're moving your muscles. So you're strengthening the muscles in your legs at the same time. And if you're standing, you could walk around the room and do it. Just be aware of what's around you. Right, let's do some boxing. Let's box away that stress. Ho, ho, ha, ha. 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 And relax. Just shake out your arms. You might ache a little bit afterwards, but you won't hurt. It's just a little ache from exercising. And we're going to do very good, very good. Yeah, and I want you to stretch up to one side and then to the other. And again, very good, very good. Yeah, and a big firework. Wiggle your hands. And one last time. Very good, very good. Yay! And relax. So you should feel a little bit warm, not too bad. And what you've just done is you've got that heart racing a little bit. So although maybe like me, you can't run or walk too far, you can still get the sensation of using your lungs and your heart and doing that cardio to help with your health. So now we're going to do goddess breathing. And for this one, we're going to put our hands back together like we did for the namaste. And what we do is we breathe in and we raise our arms up above our head. We hold it there and then we bring our hands down and we breathe out. And we're going to do that 3 times. Okay, so let's breathe in through the nose. Hold it. And out. Back to our hearts. And again, breathe in. Hold it. And out. And one last time. Breathe in. Hold it. And out. And relax. Tickling my throat today. Now I want you to get comfortable. We're going to do our little relaxation. And I want you just to, if you're not already seated, sit down, get comfortable in your seat, push your back. Make sure you're nice and comfy. Your feet need to be flat on the floor, all right? I just want you to close your eyes, as it helps just with any distractions. And rest your hands either on your thighs, or if you've got arms on your chair, on the arms, just in a position you're going to be comfortable in for about 10 minutes. And as you let your breath return to normal, I want you just to connect with your feet on the floor. And I want you to imagine deep beneath the earth, spinning on its axis, very slowly, so slowly we don't even notice it, keeping us alive, keeping us upright, allowing us to breathe, allowing us to do the laughter yoga in this relaxing meditation. And now I want you to concentrate on your breath. And I just want you to find your own rhythm. Breathe in and out. I want you to imagine that you're wrapped in the softest silk throw. It feels beautiful. It's your favourite colour. And it covers you from head to toe. It's comforting and protective. And you can feel the silk beneath your fingers. So soft. It's a beautiful sensation. And when you breathe in, I want you to breathe in happiness and calm. And I want you to breathe out any stress or tension. Breathe in, feel that calm, and breathe out, and let that tension leave you. And as your breath softens, and you start to relax a little, I want you to repeat these affirmations to yourself. I am amazing. I am abundant. I am loved and I love others. I am successful. I am happy. Keep that concentration on your breath, breathing in the calm, breathing out any tension. Feel your muscles start to release the tension in your body, from the little bones and muscles in your feet and toes, up through your ankles and your calves, onto your knees and your thighs, and up through your hips and torso. Continue to breathe in that calm and happiness, and breathe out that tension and stress. Now let your shoulders droop slightly. Let your fingers become loose. Let go of the tension around your collarbone and your neck. Let your face muscles, cheekbones relax. And say goodbye to those forehead worry lines. Just let your whole being relax. And just gently breathe in that happiness and calm. And breathe out any last tension or stress. Let any intrusive thoughts float off like clouds into the sky. And as you breathe out, let that tension and stress join them too. And as you gently breathe in and out, and your breathing is soft and slow, I want you to let yourself sit in this space for a moment or two. Relish the peace and tranquility you feel within. And breathe slowly in and out, enjoying the calm, feeling totally and utterly relaxed. When you're completely relaxed, we're going to repeat those affirmations one more time. I am amazing. I am abundant. I am loved and love others. I am successful. I am happy. And smile. And now is the last few moments of this relaxation. Acknowledge how great your body is and all the things it does for you. Acknowledge how relaxed it is and how you feel calm and happy. Now, with your eyes still closed, start to reconnect with the sounds around you. Maybe wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and just flex your leg muscles and your thigh muscles. Roll your shoulders gently. Now I want you to take a big, big breath in. And as you breathe out with a sigh, open your eyes and smile. And just let yourself come back to the room and the daylight. you enjoyed that mini relaxation. And just giving yourself a few moments. And meditation isn't about emptying your brain or your mind and not thinking about anything. No one can do that, it's impossible. But what we can do is we can acknowledge those thoughts and let them slide away. What we can do is give ourselves some time and some peace and some calm, and to just relax and enjoy it. And I hope you managed to do that this morning. So before we finish, we always do a little re-energiser. Have a little drink of water if you need one. Because although we're lovely and relaxed, we do want to wake ourselves up a little bit. And we want to reconnect with the laughter and get those endorphins flowing again, and that will help carry us through. And you need to do around 15 minutes laughter a day for it to be effective, for you to feel uplifted for the day. And like anything, the more you practice, the better you feel. So if you did that every day, I can guarantee that you will see a huge difference. And even one day a week, you will see a difference in how you feel. You'll probably find you sleep better. It helps with tension, it helps boost our immune system, and it helps kind of regulate our heart. And yeah, it's so many health benefits from just 15 minutes a day. And it's such a great thing just to laugh, isn't it? And it can be very cathartic. So we're going to do lion laughter, all right? If you haven't done this before, you're going to feel silly, but that's fine. We like silly. Lion laughter, a lion and pose is pose in yoga anyway. In laughter yoga, what we do is we flex our arms. So I want you to feel the muscles in your arms. You're going to be using those. And if you can, just move your legs up and down like we did before. Heel toe, heel toe. And you're going to be using your fingers. So you're going to feel the tension in your fingers. And then, of course, we're going to laugh. But we're not just going to laugh. We're going to stick our tongues out and laugh. Okay? So suspend disbelief. Just go with it. And really have a good laugh. Are you ready? Into position, lion laughter, here we come. Just shake out your hands, and one last time. Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Well done, everybody. Now let's grab that affirmation card from the box, a blue one. We haven't had a blue one for a while. So the affirmation today is, I stand up for what I believe in. I am not afraid to own my wisdom and share my story. Okay, I stand up for what I believe in. I am not afraid to own my wisdom and share my story. And sharing stories can be so powerful because look, people judge a book by its cover. I get that a lot. And it's only when you talk to someone, you find their story, you find out how inspirational they are. And there are so many people out there that you would look at passing in the street, and people can be judgmental or make a snap decision. But when you speak to them and you hear their story, wow, are they an amazing person? And that's you. You are too. You have a great story, so own it. So I hope that that gave you a little bit of inspiration for this week. I will see you again in a couple of weeks' time for another session of Laughter Yoga. Stay laughing, stay happy. And if you want to catch up with any of the other sessions I've done over the last 5 years, you can find them here on the Virtual Village Hall. And I look forward to you joining me again next time. So take care, everyone. Bye for now.